Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know that yet, no. The dynamic duo, we back at it. You know what I'm saying? Foremost for our Philadelphia fans, man, listen, we hope y'all enjoyed the parade. We hope y'all had fun. Was out there peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Philly, making the parade on Valentine's Day was nasty work. That was nasty work. You know what I'm saying? But it was what it was. We got through it, you know what I'm saying? And we did what we had to do. But nonetheless, how was your week? How was your weekend?
My weekend was wonderful, man. Yeah, man. Congratulations to everybody, man. Hope everybody enjoyed. You know what I mean? For winning the Super Bowl win. It brought a lot of people together. We had the parade. And I feel different. I feel like that was love, them doing it on Valentine's Day. And that probably gave everybody an out. Like, listen.
That's why it was nasty work.
You know the parade is like, we can't do both because it's gonna be too crowded, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crowded down there. And there's a lot of people probably got out of it not having to do, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Take you out, then go to, this is the Valentine's Day. Brotherly love, you know what I'm saying? We down here at the parade.
Listen, the only thing that shit helped out is that my wife asked me to take her out on Valentine's Day. So, you know what I mean? She wanted to go to like Del Frisco's. Only reason that shit helped out because when I tried to book a reservation, that shit was packed.
Oh, yeah.
But because of the parade, we walked right in and got a table. We walked right in that drink, went right to the table. You know what I mean? So that helped it out. But you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Was anybody there working? They was like, whatever you order, go in the back and make it your damn self.
Yeah, I wish I would have. Because you know how it is at Del Frisco's, nigga, the tab for two. You know I don't drink. The meal for two is $2.59, dog. Motherfucking steak was $100 a piece.
Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, once in the blue moon, you do shit like that. That ain't the everyday for me. So Valentine's Day, I do that for you. But
they about to call you. They about to call you a broke nigga in the cheapskate. Telling some once in the blue moon.
Yeah, once. Yeah, I'm saying every now and then I do that. Every now and then.
The woman about to call you a cheapskate. Telling some once in the blue moon. Now, I mean, they expect that on a regular.
Yeah, I've been married for 15 years. If you think you're going to get that like that, no. And it ain't because I don't love you or I don't respect you, but we got other living to do than be spending $100. Listen, the tab came to $313 and I gave all a $50 tip. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about a nigga that don't drink. If you drink, I can see the tab going up. You know what I mean? Oh, we had a couple of drinks. All right, cool. The tab going to be that. Nigga, I'm drinking water. She drinking Coke. You know what I'm saying? $313, I get a more $50 tip. That shit give me $360.
That Coke was probably $30.
Dog. And she in the drink like, can I get another one? I'm like, this is Del Frisco's. They don't give you refills. This ain't Applebee's.
We go up the street to the store and them joints is $2.
No, but you know. So I'm like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that do that shit on the everyday, man, more power to y'all, man. But nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe my palate ain't there. I can't taste how the $100 steak tastes better than the motherfucking, what's that joint? Texas Roadhouse steaks.
Yeah.
I don't taste the difference.
Yeah.
Good steak is good steak to me. I go to Texas Roadhouse and get a good steak.
Yeah, man. People just, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Because people just want to say that they and show the price of the steak. Like,
right.
All right, man. I mean, like you said, I done had some steaks at some regular places that tasted better than some expensive steaks that I done had. You know what I mean? No, I mean, that is the truth. When you talk about steak, that don't necessarily mean that it's better because you paid more. It don't.
Right. That's how they feeling. It was like, my wife was like, you see he's getting a steak, you getting the Kobe steak? I'm like, bitch, the Kobe steak say $240. I'm getting the prime strip. That's $160. I ain't getting no $20.40 steak. But yo, people do that shit but you convince yourself in your mind that it's better. You know what I mean? That justifies it like, you know what? Yeah, I could, this good eating right here. All right, whatever. Enjoy yourselves.
I mean? Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's all right to do that. You know what I mean? It's all right to do that.
Yeah,
treat yourself and do something. I mean, do something different because some of y'all motherfuckers is doing the same old thing, man. I mean, like I say, you got to switch it up, man. Touch some grass, man.
You definitely do, man.
Switch it up, touch some grass, man.
That's why niggas don't got no fucking love in their relationships. That shit is vanilla and plain and dry. Motherfucker doing this. He been doing the same thing. He doing that. And he went home and fucked her, put her in a roller coaster and shit, strapped her in. He's done. You know what I'm saying? Same moves every day, every year. I mean, but you know, she got used to it, he got used to it. That's their life now. You know what I'm saying?
What? Yeah,
Oh man, you know what? Before we even get into the joint, you know who passed away? What's the boy from Kid and Play that played in the house party? who was drinking the joint like,
Okay.
this right here, Groove. That was his name.
Yeah.
House
Rest
Party,
in peace
Groove.
to
Rest
him,
in
man.
peace to him. You know what I mean? He passed away.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Another fixture in our childhood growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I always wanted to throw a house party like that. Where that joint was packed wall to wall.
That's classic shit, dog.
Packed wall to wall.
Right.
I mean, I grew up in the row house. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Well, there
that's what
wasn't
I'm
enough
saying.
room
That's
for that.
classic shit, dog.
You know what I'm saying? That joint was wall to wall. Everybody in there dancing.
Right.
Everybody in there hype. Whenever you ever been, I ain't been to a party. I ain't been to a house party like that where everybody was dancing, like everybody was doing something in a long time, man. It was probably like the 90s last time I've been to a party like that. Where I'm talking about everybody's in there like dancing.
Yeah, but we had basement parties. You was like at a house party. I've been at basement parties, not like a house. Like
yeah. Basement parties too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everywhere you
in
go,
the
a
corner
motherfucker thought the whole house. Because remember, like, thought the whole house, people thought the whole house. He upstairs in the bathroom. There's people up there.
Yeah.
Like, throughout the whole house is a party. That shit's, damn, that shit really was like a house party, yo.
Yeah.
You had a DJ set up in the crib. Like, that shit was really a house party.
Yeah, but now that I'm older, as I understand what a parent would be thinking, like, all these people ain't going to be up in my goddamn house. They not. Like I get it. It's not a goddamn people.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in here with their damn shoes on. All on my carpet. Y'all don't know where the hell y'all was walking or what y'all done stepped. Y'all could have stepped in dog mess earlier today.
You don't care.
You still got the same shoes on. You coming up in here, you dancing. You know what I'm saying? All on the damn rug. Motherfucker just stepped in dog mess. You stepped in dog mess right before you got here. I think I got it all off.
Yeah, right.
Come on, let's go in.
If I did,
what?
It's on the carpet.
Right.
It's off now.
So now that I'm older, I understand like why like ain't all them people ain't coming over here. Or you ain't throwing no party. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause all them goddamn people ain't gonna be up in here.
Yeah, I mean last week's episodes did good, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean, a lot of people, I guess y'all from the New Orleans area, y'all Master B fans. A lot of people came out and was like, no, P had his issues with some of his artists because Beats by the Pound had to sue him to get their money. I wasn't privy to that information. As far as I know, P did everybody good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody ate, everybody did good. So if they did, sometimes this is the thing about it. We confuse when somebody sue for something that mean they was wrong. I can sue for something because I have no knowledge of what I was supposed to get paid. Because we can go in with a contract and say you're gonna get this, but then when I do music, it blow up to be like this, and now I want more. So I want to exceed what the contract said. So because I did that don't mean P did me wrong. No, this is the contract you signed, and this is what I gave you. Just because this did, you know what I mean, exceptionally well than you thought it would, now you want more. You know what I'm saying? If it would have did worse, I don't get to pay you less. So just because somebody got sued, that don't mean that P did somebody wrong. That could just mean like, well, these albums did better than we thought, and now we want more compensation. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I never known a Master P doing anybody wrong.
Yeah, and then man, it's business. I mean, some if you doing business and you doing successful business, somebody gonna sue you along the way.
True.
You know what I mean? Somebody gonna sue you along the way. So, like you said, I don't know the backstory behind some of this stuff.
Right.
I did know that was a lot of production though.
Oh yeah.
You had that. That's a lot of production, man.
Hell,
shout out to them, man. That's a lot of production they have to do for all them people. You know what I mean? So shout out to them and anybody else who ever did work with them. Shout out for the people that was doing the production for like Tupac. I mean, busting out all them songs, man. That's a lot of production, man. That's a lot of production.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? Shout out to producers out there, the DJs. I know everybody just worry about the artists and you know what I mean, stuff like that. But shout out to the producers, the DJs, and stuff like that. And we gotta we gotta show them love too. They are part of hip hop too. Now I mean, not just the rapper. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Right, you right. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into what you want to talk about, I meant to ask you this. Did you see how the NFL issued an apology because of the halftime show? Kind of like didn't like that. That was like, you know what I'm saying? They
Apology mean what? Over what?
They issued an apology because they said that they need to focus on the artists that have relationships with the area. How it was in New Orleans and Lil Wayne wasn't there. They said that that was a misstep on their behalf. Everybody was saying that before that even happened. So you can't say you just didn't pay attention. Or that's what I'm saying. I'm telling people like, what songs would you expect Lil Wayne to do out there when you got Mountain Dew as a motherfucking advertiser? You got, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just a concert where it's all Lil Wayne people. Like, you got advertisers and people that you have to appease. So you got to go with certain names at certain times. But I didn't like the fact that they did that because that kind of made it seem like, you know what I mean, like Kendrick Lamar performance wasn't up to par. I kind of enjoyed it.
I think that may come from them seeing the aftermath of a lot of the people who are not in tune with hip hop, their reaction.
I got you.
A lot of people that I know that don't listen to hip hop had no idea who he was.
True.
And, you know, traditionally, the halftime performance would be somebody that everybody knows. Even if they're not 100% in tune with their music, they have heard of that person before. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are like traditionally, most of the people that perform at the halftime show are somebody who has become like a household name. True. Even if they don't listen to their music, they heard of them. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And I think that right there was just a response of, because that's what some people was like, they had no clue who he is, who he is. So a lot of them people had no clue who he was. Some of them people, they may have just heard the one song.
Right.
Because that's the last, I mean, that song been getting played a lot the last, 5-6 months or whatever. So I think that's the reaction to people, everybody not like loving their performance, because they just did not, a lot of people just have no clue who he is.
Right.
We do.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they don't. So to them, everybody's like, you know, like who, you talking to people who have performances, people that I know that's not into hip hop, like, I have no idea who that was.
Right.
Even though they don't listen to hip hop, but if Snoop and 50 Cent go out there and perform, they know who they are, even if they don't listen to rap. But you could tell they heard a song or two of them before.
Right.
Maybe just in passing. There's people that had no clue who Kendrick Lamar was. They had no clue. And never heard of him. You know what I mean? And that happened before, and I remember that happening. Say we go back to when the Sixers were in the NBA Finals versus the Lakers, and I was at the game. I was at the game when they booed Destiny's Child. Mm-hmm. It was people that had no clue. This is before Beyonce went solo and really became like a household name. Right. People had no clue who they were. You know what I mean? I mean, nowadays, if she go out there, she performed, didn't she perform the Super Bowl too? She performed the Super Bowl, didn't she?
She did 1 year, yeah.
Was that the Super Bowl? Well, was it Bruno Mars was there? Was it Bruno? Was that the one with Bruno Mars was there? I wasn't mistaken. I remember, but she is now like a household name. But before she became like a household name, when just all of us knew her, and instead of like everybody knowing her and have heard of her before, they booed Destiny's Child.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It was people in the crowd like, they pretty, but they got to get out of here with that. They had no clue who they were. Yeah. So I think that's just a reaction of the show not being well received by people that, like the casual people that don't know hip hop and don't know who Kendrick Lamar is. Right. And everybody just, like, I mean, because people were complaining like, yo, who is this guy? You know what I mean? They have no clue who he is. So I think that's that. But my thing is, if you're only having a Super Bowl in the same 5-6 spots,
right,
you're gonna say that the person got to be from the area? Because when you go have it in Las Vegas, or something like that, or some area. You know what I mean? Gonna be an area, and then So I think that's just a reaction to people complaining and saying because a lot of people that don't listen to hip hop did not know has no clue who he was. Just didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? So they didn't know his song. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? For us, we know who he is, but a lot of people had no clue.
Right.
So I done talked to people who had no clue who he was. Because they don't listen to hip hop. They might be from an older generation. They just don't listen to hip hop and just had no clue who he was. So
yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the halftime show, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna have people breaking it down on their YouTube channels and deciphering everything that Kendrick went into. I just take the artist for who he is, and I didn't expect them to come out there and give us a Drake performance where everybody in the audience is reciting the lines word for word. That's not even who Kendrick is. So, you know what I mean? Some people is the message behind the message for them, and that you kind of expect that from Kendrick.
And then the thing was, song selection wise, remember, he performed at the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
It's probably a thing about I can't use the same song. So some of the bigger songs that he probably had, I think he did a couple joints. He did like a little melody or whatever. So I don't think that it's probably like, all right, I do the same songs again. So I think that kind of may have hurt him a little bit. So it may have been songs that other people may have recognized. Like, oh, okay, I heard this song before. Oh, that's him.
Right.
But he did those songs probably a few years back when he's at the Super Bowl performing with Dre and all that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So because not a lot of these songs, like some of the stuff he did is all off his new album, and like I said, there's a lot of people that just did not know who he was.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you right about that. You know what I'm saying? And for all of y'all that was saying that we was crazy when we was talking about that Jay-Z and that Diddy situation, as we know, the lawsuit has been dismissed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The rape lawsuit has been dismissed by the accuser. So y'all say what y'all want, man. Look like, you know, that situation is one of the situations that at least Diddy don't got to worry about no more. A pile of other ones on top of him, but that one is done.
Sean Carter is worse.
I'm saying that's done. That's a done deal. You don't got to worry about that. You know what I mean? That joint didn't even go to trial. Like it's like, yeah,
man, it sounded crazy.
Didn't even go to trial. Like
it sounded crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Somebody who just so happened, some underage girl,
right,
said, you know what? I'm going to go to the Video Music Awards. Right. Can you give me a ride to the other side of the state to New York City and drop me off? Sure thing.
Right.
So when we go looking for that person, that person just happened to pass away. So we can't corroborate that story. Then you go find the girl's father. The girl's father saying, no, I don't know nothing that happened. I don't remember none of that. Nothing made any sense. It made no sense.
Right.
Okay, never mind.
Right. Yeah, it didn't make no sense at all. People gonna believe what they gonna believe, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
like I said, it's gonna be a bunch of people coming out with a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I'm not saying that people weren't done wrong. I'm pretty sure it's some crazy stuff that probably didn't happen in the music business or at this, entertainment business in Hollywood and at some of these parties.
Right.
But that's you gotta sift through the nonsense and the rhetoric and the people just making stuff up because they feel slighted and they just want money.
Yep.
A lot of people willing to do anything for money. And like I said, the bottom line is this: if it's real victims, we want to find the real victims.
Yep.
Not the people who was down, and then now they see I might get some money if I accuse this person of doing me wrong. Or this person did something to me and that person did something to me. When? If you was down for everything.
Right.
So when was you done wrong? If you was down for everything, and some of y'all was compensated for what y'all was doing. Y'all got paid to be around.
Yep.
And y'all got paid to get down. So that's all I'm saying with that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can get to the the entree, the appetizer. Well, we've had some appetizers. The meat and potatoes of the episode, man. I see you got on there 50 versus Meech.
Yeah, man. I really wasn't. I was gonna talk about it, but people wanted to. I mean, I appreciate people want to hear like my viewpoint or how I feel about certain stuff. Um. So yeah, man, you might as well just go on and get into it. And then at the same time, we didn't just jump on it when it was happening.
True.
So it gave me like a little bit more time to kind of like to think about it a little bit more. So this is my thing. Like I said, I'm not the who snitched, who didn't. I'm going through the paperwork. Like I said, know what I mean? I feel like I'm not qualified to be doing that, to be, you know what I mean? It's people who are qualified to be speaking on that and they have spoke on that. If y'all do want to listen to um some very good content about it, about the paperwork and all that, and them breaking down exactly what happened with what's going on. Gully TV did an interview, I guess, Nami collaboration content with an OG named Dogface, and he breaks it down exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like I'm not qualified to do that, but he broke it down. You know what I mean? It's OG named Dogface. You know what I mean? He was on Gully TV, and they speaking on that. So if y'all do wanna, you know what I mean, watch some content exactly about that, y'all can go to Gully TV channel. Gully TV, y'all can go to his channel and watch that episode. It was a very good episode. Very good content. By somebody breaking it down that to me is qualified to break that down. That's why everybody be coming to me. I'm not going to get no paperwork. If it ain't got nothing to do with me or nobody I know, you ain't gonna see me on here reading no paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we not here to talk about that. Now I mean, y'all got your own judgment of whether he did or he didn't, or however y'all feel about it. And what I'm talking about is the whole situation between him, Meech, 50, and I guess Rick Ross and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And how I feel is this. And somebody else, I seen somebody else on YouTube had the same point that I had. Now I mean, felt the same way that I did. So I stopped and think like, okay, if you just say, you know what, I'm done. The show is over.
Right.
I feel like that's wrong.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people who benefit off that show. Know what I mean? Now you ending the show, bro, you gonna be just fine. You 50. I'm pretty sure you're all right. You doing just fine in life. It's people who's probably counting on that show having another season. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably people that work on that show.
Right.
That act on that show. That write on that show. Produce on that show. Everything that got something to do with that show. Those are people's paychecks. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was kind of thinking like, man, dog, he kind of like, that's not good though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that's probably depending on that work. They thought that, okay, you know what I mean? We're gonna continue, the show gonna continue on. No, that's still a steady paycheck that I got or whatever. You know what I mean? Everybody's not y'all dudes. Everybody's not making a bunch of money like y'all do.
True.
So,
True.
and then, all right, Meech comes home. 50, I mean, Ross did have the song BMF. At this point, that song gotta be over 10 years old, dog.
Yeah.
This song gotta be at least 14, 15 years old at this point. You see what I mean? So I understand. I don't. I think that Meech's mentality is 50 might understand because it's business, and this is the problem with this industry. It's like the street stuff in the entertainment business is like the lines be getting blurred. So I felt like Meech did that because he probably felt like, well, why would he have an issue with it? Because it's business. I'll hook up with Ross. Know what I'm saying? Ross did the song. Right, Ross did the song. Ross always showed me love. Let me hook up with him and bust some moves.
Right.
Y'all already busting moves with 50. I bust a move. I don't got nothing to do with you, but that's when the lines get blurred. You know what I mean? He's like, well, when you down there with Ross, like, dog, you gotta understand, Meech is not, bro. I'm not somebody that's on your label, bro.
True.
I'm not like signed to you. We do business. I do business over here. So that's the thing I understand. Like, okay, it can be. All right, say that. All right, this is how I'm thinking, because now 50 talking about he gonna put the documentary out about, the woman that was, supposed to be, what they call like an informant on Meech's behalf.
Right.
But everybody already been knew that. People were saying that a few years ago, right? So he already knew. So I'm pretty sure 50 know. 50 not no dummy. 50 understand what's going on out here.
True.
But he still did business with him because, it's business. We're not in the streets. We're in business. This is the entertainment business. So if it can be entertainment business for you, why it can't be entertainment business for Meech? Meech have to go as far as, well, okay, I still gotta, even though this is entertainment, I still gotta treat it like it's this the streets, because if I did business with you and I'm doing business with you, I can't do business with him because you and him don't like each other. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how come it can be all, because there's people that say, well, people talking about what Meech did and how he used that woman to be an informant for him and he can get out so we can do all that. Okay, but 50 knew that, so 50 not real for still doing business with him. But everybody saying, well, 50 do that for 50 not in the streets, that's entertainment. Why can't it be entertainment for Meech? That I'm doing business with Ross.
Right.
It's not the streets, bro. Ain't like I do business. It's like me and you in the same goddamn, we out here in the streets, running in the streets together, and then I turn around and then I start doing business with your enemy in the street.
Right.
So how can it be entertainment for one and not entertainment for nobody when I go bust a move with Ross? This is entertainment, right? That's the only thing I'm saying. If it's entertainment, why I can't do that? Because they'll do that with people all the time. Y'all do business. These people do business with people that don't even like each other. Smiling at everybody fake, yeah. Smiling at everybody, everybody smiling and hugging and all that. Then you come to find out they ain't ever like each other. Y'all in a million pictures together. Got people in here and a whole bunch of pictures together. They like, man, I never like that motherfucker, man. So that's all I'm saying. I'm thinking like that, like he did business with him. I'm like, bro, we don't gotta be that part right there. I felt like it's entertainment. I bust the move to get some money. It should be nothing but that. Just like how people were saying, oh, 50, you did business with somebody that they saying, was a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying, no, he did that. He busting the move. This is entertainment business. Okay, so when Meech go bust a move with Ross, why can't that be considered entertainment or entertainment business too? Why does he have to, he gotta abide by the street code in entertainment?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. All that mixed up stuff. I remember PMD said the code of the ghetto ain't got shit to do with showbiz. Remember that. That's exactly what he said. And that line that he said, that made me just remember that line. Because the lines is all blurry right now. Mm. So as far as that concerned, why would you care if he go bust a move with Ross. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That, as far as that.
Right.
So do you feel like, well, damn, he could have bust that move with me? No, I guess Meech probably trying to wanted to show Ross some love.
True.
From him showing him love on the song. We can bust a move together. Or do you feel like, well, you went with somebody that you know I'm not cool with.
But then again, dude, how much do you really want to help somebody that's gonna, if you ain't fucking with me, I'm gonna stop everything. I'm stopping all y'all motion. Like you said, you canceled the show. Then like you proceeded from that to like going on your being 50, on your trolling tirade. You know what I mean? So like, how much of that would you want to even like do business with a motherfucker? Not to say that Meech even knew that he like that type of dude. You never know. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I don't like that. The whole mentality though. I'm gonna take it. To me, it's just like that's the I'm gonna take my ball and go home mentality.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm about to go bust this move. I'm about to go bust this move with him. Doing a concert. All right, cool. Like why I gotta be okay? Sometimes we gotta abide by the streets. Sometimes it's entertainment. Well, how we know which is which then? Right. All the shit is all blurry.
Hell yeah.
So when do you know whatever? So who's the referee or whoever makes the guidelines of when we got to keep it street or we can just be keep it entertainment?
Right. Right. This shit street all day.
Who?
50.
No,
this shit street all day.
No, it's not.
When it comes to the art of war for you. The art of war.
No, it's not because no, I understand what you're saying because my thing is, if you already knew these situations about him, people saying what Meech did to get out or get the time reduced and all that, you already knew that. So how come you just didn't say, you know what? I'm not doing nothing with nobody like that then. For what he accused of, no, I'm backing away. I'm backing up off that. I'm not doing no business with him. You went and did the damn show and made a bunch of money.
Right.
But then when he come out, why you with Ross? Why you go bust a move with Ross?
Right.
You still made the show because it's entertainment, right? It's not really the streets.
True.
But he can't bust a move with Ross? I got to abide by the street code even in entertainment.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm saying. And then you cut the whole show, and I'm like, oh, that's affecting more people than just you, bro.
True.
So I don't know if it's something that went on behind the scenes that we have no clue about because that just sounded like that was too extreme to do.
True. Especially a successful show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, yo, the viewership is down. No, people be anticipating them episodes.
So I just didn't get that.
Yeah, you're right. We may never understand the thinking, you know what I'm saying, of why 50 do what he do. And I'm pretty sure Meech had to know that once this could get out, it's going to be bad. But like you said, I'm a grown man and I got to figure out my own way.
It's not going to be bad. It shouldn't be nothing but, all right, you bust a move with him. You not under me, bro. I'm not signing you. I'm not one of your artists, my man. You see what I'm saying?
True. That's logic, yeah. Logically, yeah, it should be like that.
Because we don't, like we said, we don't know everything that happened behind the scenes. We don't know every conversation. We don't know if conversation came and said, dog, you could have made that move with me.
True.
He might have felt like, dog, I gotta show Ross love because Ross showed me love. Know what I mean? Ross showed me love. Y'all just so happened to be beefing probably. I think they started going at it. That was probably after Ross came up with the BMF record, if I'm correct.
True.
So when he showed me love, before y'all had y'all issue.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. But at the end of the day, dog, I'm not your artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your artist. I'm not your little man. I'm not your young boy.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. If you can say, well, you know what Meech was accused of, and you still did the show with him, but ain't you supposed to be street? Nah, that's entertainment. Okay, so why the hell he got to apply to some street shit when in entertainment? Like I'm just busting through with somebody who showed love to me.
Right.
Why I can't do that? Just as far as that situation. Yeah, like I'm siding with somebody, bro. You can't. That's what to me, and this the whole thing. How like I want to be street. I want to be street sometimes. I want to be entertainment sometimes. Well, which one? Pick a side, man.
True.
You know what I mean? Is we doing entertainment show? We still going by streets.
Right. Right.
So that's all I'm saying. Now I understand that because it's supposed to be business, never personal, right? This is not the streets where it's personal because me and you done came up together. We in this together. It's business, right? It's supposed to be business, never personal.
Right.
So I don't know if you felt, I don't know that. But this move, like a lot of the times, I agree with 50 on how he handle things and how he go about doing things. I just don't agree with this particular time.
Right.
Unless it's something that I have no clue about. You know what I'm saying? That happened behind the scenes and conversations that we don't know nothing about. And that's why he took it to like the extreme that he took it to. Because it could be that. We just a public, so we don't know any and everything that was said. We don't. Well, other than that, I feel like this is like it's too extreme to go cancel the whole show and, and then, Lil Meech is, saying he don't know why he don't know why his father did that. He rolling with 50 because 50 helped him out and all this and that. Man, we mixing the streets and entertainment, man.
That was a bad bit. That was a bad look too. Cause now you like, that's your pop. You know what I'm saying? Like you in a position where you gotta choose. You know what I mean? I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
When you shouldn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? To me, that should have just been he busting a move. He busted a move with somebody because that person showed him love and they were busting a move together. All right, that's just business. Got to do that me and Ross don't get along.
Right. Yeah, I ain't like that.
On really some goddamn entertainment shit. It's not like they're gonna see each other because if they're gonna do something to each other, it been happened. So it's basically just going back and forth and trolling. You know what I mean? It's not real beef.
True.
It's not kill or be killed. It's not. So is it that big a deal that he went over there and did something with somebody? This is not like you did something with somebody that I'm out here trying to get him out of here.
Right, you're right.
It's not a situation where if I see him, it's going to either be him or me. It's kill or be killed. No, some entertainment shit. They just go back and forth and just be trolling and joking on each other.
Yeah, but he doing that shit with a motherfucker that was locked up for several years that came out, and he living in a world that he's not familiar with. So all that trolling, what's trolling?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm out here busting moves trying to get. Right. You know what I mean?
Fuck is trolling. Yo, he just trolling you. Trolling. You know how long I was locked up? What the fuck is trolling? I never heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not privy to this shit.
It's like our OGs be like, that's the problem with y'all young boys. Y'all playing too much out here.
Right. Yeah. You don't know that shit. You playing these games and now you putting his son in a predicament where, you know what I mean? I might look at my son funny, like, the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, because he probably Meech is probably a man that, I'm not a part of this thing. I don't do the back and forth games and just the social media, you know what I mean? Joking on each other and going back and forth. I'm not a part of that world.
Right. Don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's some new shit that I don't subscribe to.
Right.
I'm out here trying to bust moves.
Yeah. Because, we don't know we're led to assume that the business between him and Rick Ross was the concert that was in place. They got canceled.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like you said, we don't know. But that could have been, yo, welcome home, bro. You know what I mean? Because they could have a relationship before. We don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they could have been talking before he even got with 50. Didn't even do the show.
You know what I mean? So, welcome home, bro.
They could have been talking about that, man. When I come home, me and you can do this and that. We can see what we can do. We can bust some moves. They could have been having conversations like that for years.
Yeah, dog. So, like, I didn't like how that shit went down, man.
Yeah,
like,
so y'all expecting a man who probably don't, a man in Meech that don't subscribe to that. Y'all done adapted to the entertainment and social media game of going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And doing the trolling and joking on each other and coming at each other online on the internet and all that shit. But he just getting home like, dog, I don't subscribe to that. A lot of y'all done adapted to that.
Right.
To doing that social media shit, going back and forth. You don't like this person, so I can't talk. That's like some high school shit. You probably sitting there thinking, I'm trying to bust some moves and get some stuff rocking and rolling.
Right. Right.
So, yeah, that right there, man.
Yeah, because Meech is still Meech. I make shit happen. That's who I went in as. I make shit happen. So now I'm back home. Let me try to figure out how to make shit happen. Because I still gotta take care of my family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta make shit happen. That's who I've always been. If it wasn't me, you wouldn't have a show. You have a show about my life. Because I make shit happen. So yeah, this is who I am. This is what I do. So don't be offended by you knowing me and me doing something that I know to do. It's business at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't my man. I'm not yayo. I didn't grow up knowing you, and I owe all of this to you. No, I got people that's depending on me now that I'm home. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of that shit I ain't like. I ain't like that shit. That was bad. That was bad business, man. Because remember when John them did that shit to 50, they was calling 50 a snitch because of the incident that they got into, and 50 was like the smelling that. That's what I'm saying. We throw words around. You know what I'm saying? That really means something. You know what I mean? In the urban community. That's like a stain on your character. So you got to be careful when you say certain things and how you move. Because like you said, like Meech is somebody like far removed. This is not rap. He really lived a life that a lot of people will never do. So you come home and then you have people that probably didn't get caught up in that shit, right? They didn't get locked up. So now you throw the word snitch out, they looking like, yeah, that nigga is home early. You know what I'm saying? You don't play like that. Like, certain shit you just don't play about. Because the people that he know, they don't play games. The world he was in was serious. Like, motherfuckers really got killed for certain things. So you just don't throw shit out like they're like, and you walk back and you laugh about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, because that shit not hip-hop to him. You live in a hip-hop world where you can say that shit and walk away and laugh. No, this is real shit. You throwing some shit out here, and it could be somebody that, you know what I'm saying, knew me from when I was doing this. And they're like, yeah, he did come home early. You think he said something about us? Like, you don't do certain shit. Like, that's why I didn't like that shit, yo. You know what I mean? Shit, trust me, this shit bigger than hip-hop. You know what I mean? We don't watch BMF and we talk about, and then Meech had a studio because he was trying to be a rapper. No, he was real life doing shit. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So no, that shit was not a good look.
So yeah, because a lot of times I agree with what 50 do and why he did it, do stuff, but this one I'm just like I ain't gotta. The man has a right to come out here, I mean, and bust some moves. He don't gotta be.
Yeah, he don't owe you nothing to, like, you know what I mean, come out and then, like, whatever I do, I'm doing it with you directly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He don't owe you that.
This is not like, no, you gotta understand. That's Big Meech.
Right.
That's not your little man. Like, It's not the streets where I fed you and I I fed you and I put you on, so you owe me your loyalty. Not to say that he disloyal. Like I said, to me, that's just like, that was just a business move. Like I said, we don't know everything happening behind the scenes. That just looked like I'm gonna go out there and bust a move with him. Now I'm saying that, and then they're gonna have the concert and all that. I feel like that's just a business move.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a business move. You expecting me to come home like, no, I am, bro. This is not me glorifying it, but you gotta understand where it starts coming. No, I came from being a boss, bro. I'm
Right.
not. I'm not your little man.
Right.
Now I appreciate the fact that y'all put something together that's very successful. Now I mean, and you made my son the centerpiece of that.
Right.
But at the same time, I gotta come out here and bust. So I don't have to come out. I don't have the right to come out here and bust and bust no moves. So I owe you my whole life. Like, no, dog, I'm not your. That's what people in the streets did to their little man. Not I mean, from like I said, the time that I was out there in the street, that's how I seen people try to like get you under the wing so you can only be loyal to them.
Right.
And you can run around and be a goddamn crash dummy and all that for them.
Right.
Because even when I was out there, I didn't go for that shit. I didn't let nobody fucking young boy me.
True.
The people I was with, no.
Yeah.
You either gonna show me how to do this, you either gonna show me how to do this shit so I can build myself up. Because I'm not no guy. Well, they didn't call them crash outs back then and shit. But I said, I was like, I'm not no dumb young boy.
Right.
So I don't need you to give me nothing but an opportunity. I don't need you to buy me. I don't need you to take me to the mall and buy me nothing, thinking because you bought me something. So when we need somebody goddamn shot or something, you give me the gun and I gotta go do it because you taking care of me. Right. No, you gonna show me how to do this shit or what? You show me how to do this shit. I take off running with it, and I give you a piece of it. That was my attitude back then when I was, stepping out there. Because the first thing people try to do is get you under the wing and get you under their control. That's the first thing they do.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna buy you this, I'm gonna buy you that, I'm gonna look out for you. No, I'm good, bro. I don't need you to buy me nothing. Because you're gonna turn around and think that I owe you something because you bought me, so I'm supposed to go out there and blow somebody's head off for you because you bought me a pair of sneakers. No, bro, if I come over here, I want you to show me how this shit's supposed to get done. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
So you're gonna put me on. No. I'm not one of them people. No, I'm one of them people, you're gonna teach me to fish or not. I'm not one of them people you're gonna be giving a fish to. Because you're gonna want me to go do something for it. No, go teach me to fish. And if I'm catching my own fish, I'll give you some of them as payment for teaching me how to fish.
Right.
That was my attitude. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what this is, and that's what this feel like to me.
They do.
Why you over there doing something with them?
Right.
So I'm a grown ass goddamn man.
Right. Yeah.
We talking about the entertainment part of being a grown. We ain't talking about the street part of it, because everybody gonna say, well, the paperwork says this and the paperwork says that and all this and that. We broke that down. Like I said, I ain't qualified to be talking about that. Now I got my own conclusion from it. Like I said, Gully TV got a great episode with Dogface breaking it down. Breaking down the paperwork and explaining everything. Like I said, I'm not qualified to be doing all that. So if y'all really want to know exactly what it is, they break it down on that episode.
Right.
I'm talking about as far as being a grown man and come out and bust some moves. This is the entertainment business, right? They throwing a concert. That's what I'm saying. Like, to do all this, to me, it had to be something else behind the scenes that we don't know nothing about. It just sounds like too extreme.
True.
It just sounds too extreme to do. Man, forget all that, cutting everything off, show over with. I'm moving on to something, huh?
Yeah.
You cutting off to a hit? You cutting off from a hit show?
Yeah. Cause you gotta think about that. If I'm another actor on the show, I'm like, yo, that ain't my pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what the fuck? So I don't eat no more. Yeah, man, I didn't like that, dog. I ain't like that. And I ain't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he threw it up like that. You know what I mean? I paid for Lil Meech, you know what I'm saying, to go to acting class. And you benefited from that. You paid for him to go to acting classes and you have this successful show.
He had a hit show that you probably done made some millions off of.
Like you, all right, you did. Thank you for that. And now you eating.
Like I said, it's not like you get like you up and you get nothing in return. True. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, most of the time I agree with 50 moves that he make. I just don't understand this one. Like I said, it's either the only thing it might be a whole bunch of information that we don't know nothing about.
Right.
Having behind the scenes to make it do all that.
Right.
Lord hitting me up, man. I ain't, like I said, man, I ain't playing, man. I got some stuff I'm trying to work on behind the scenes, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. These people trying to do everything to slow us down, but I mean, we working on this stuff, man. I mean, we gonna get our breakthrough. But anyway, now back to what I'm saying. Yeah, because all right, your 50 your investment into his son and making a show, it paid off. You know what I mean? It paid off. You got a hit show that everybody loves. It paid off. And to cut it off to me and say, because I wouldn't be surprised if I go away and be like, no, man, the show back on. Because it wouldn't make no sense to cut it off.
It doesn't. It makes no sense at all because matter of fact, he might not even be able to do it. 50 being 50, he might just be saying that because I'm pretty sure Stars has to pay you for a certain amount of seasons.
Yeah, probably Stars probably like, what's going on with that? Like, no, I don't know. Whatever this is, y'all going back and forth with the internet. Yeah, get this stuff done and over with because the camera's got to roll such and such day, and then we not stopping no hit show.
Yeah.
We ain't stopping no hit show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
So, yeah, that right there is, like I said, I'm not talking about the whole street component of it, about, you know, he told and all this and that and didn't, you know what I mean? Or what exactly, like I said, it's people that got that do episodes, that done the episodes is breaking that down, so y'all can go watch that about the whole street component of that. I'm talking about the whole entertainment thing of them two going back and forth. Man, is it streets or is it entertainment?
Right. Like, what is it?
You know what I'm saying? You can't, okay, this is entertainment, but once you bust a move I don't like, you did this and that wrong in the streets.
Right.
Because I did see upset about a move I busted in entertainment. You know what I mean? So which one is it, man? You got the lines, people got the lines all blurry. You know what I mean? To me.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, got the lines all blurry.
But you got remember we know who we talking about though. Like you said before, 50. You know what I mean? Go tell you like, you know what I mean, don't buy ice cream and sell you ice cream.
True.
So he know how to manipulate the audience, and that's what he doing. He know how to manipulate the audience. He know what to do, and you know what I mean, how to play the games. But I just don't. You playing the games with somebody that's not into playing games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why I don't like that shit. And then you put people's family in it where his son making statements and shit about it, like shit is going beyond what it was. It's not like you going. That's why I ain't like it. It ain't like you going up against another rapper. Y'all can just get out here and troll each other and hop on a song and make up whatever and just, you know what I'm saying? No, you're really doing something to somebody like that's first off, it was called what, the Legacy concert. I just came home, bro. I came home. I might be on some shit like, yo, I'm just trying to lay low. Let me figure out how to get money the right way now. Be with my family. And I gotta go through this. You draw a motherfucker back.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? Unless this is really a game that they all play. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, is this something that like, is this really a game? Like, did 50 go to him and say, I'm gonna do this? That's what I'm saying. I'm lost.
No, I don't think Meek play like that.
I don't think it either, but that's why I'm thinking like, why do it though?
Because he an old school cat. He not from this internet social media generation of going back, grown men going back and forth and making fun of each other online and
Right.
that shit meaning so much. You could tell he don't come. I'm not a part of that.
Yeah, the one
I
video
don't
he
understand
did,
nothing
you
about
get it.
that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And you could tell he probably. Know what I'm saying he's probably looking like, I gotta do what?
Yeah, the one video he did.
Nah, we gonna record and you just gonna say what you say and then we gonna put it out there.
Right.
You probably thinking, well, I gotta do some old dumbass shit like this. You know what I mean? Because he probably like, I don't got nothing to do with that shit. That's
right.
That's entertainment rapper shit. Stuff they do.
Right.
Hop all in front of the camera and talk about somebody and put it. Come on, man. He probably was like, yo, I'm not with this shit. I don't subscribe to none of this shit or understand none of that. How y'all do these days with this stuff? I don't. But yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know what I mean? Like, even in the quote, when they was going through it, it's the quote right here, it said, when 50 was like, why old boy didn't look out for Meech, some acting school, you know what I mean? You called him Big Screech. I don't know why he kept doing that shit. The G Unit founder began. All your people that was out there, nothing for them. Because we always did for each other. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't like motherfuckers did for themselves. What? My family was good. He wasn't somewhere where they was struggling. Shit was good. You talking about why they didn't send him to acting school? Come on, man. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, this shit, I don't know, man. In my head, I tried to wrap my head around that. Like, maybe 50 told him, like, yo, this is what we gonna do to stir the buzz up. But then in my head, the same way you said, I was like,
the buzz up because you already got the damn show already a hit.
But even
and he already get enough attention from just being Big Meech.
Right. But even still with that, I can't see you going to Meech and Meech like, all right, let's do that. Like, I don't see him in my head like,
it's not. That's some stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, that's
no. Don't do that. What you doing that for?
Right.
What you doing that for? No. Like I said, know what I mean? Hopefully it's just like a knee-jerk reaction and then, the show will be back because people love this, people enjoyed the show, and that show helped out a lot of people. Know what I mean? A lot of people worked on that show. A lot of people enjoyed that show. You know what I mean? And this ain't that deep. Like I said, man, the lines, they be blurring the lines, man. You know what I mean? Streets and entertainment, the line is all goddamn blurry.
Right.
And when you gotta respect the street code, and then sometimes you don't gotta respect the street code, and sometimes you do. Man, listen, man. Either we are or we not.
Yeah, you right. You right.
See what I'm saying? You can't say, to me, you can't say, well, Meech is supposed to respect the street code in terms of you busting moves with somebody 50 don't like after 50 helped you. He gotta treat that like it's the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But 50 don't gotta treat it the streets that you still did business with somebody that everybody was saying did what he had to do to get out early.
Right.
When you say, well, no, that was just 50 part is just entertainment. Well, Meech fucking doing shit with Ross Price is entertainment.
True.
So what's the difference?
True.
So as we going by the street code, or we just doing anything, we handling show business.
Right. True.
You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying with that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't got too much more to say about this one because to me it's just like and that's one of the problems with hip hop that the line is blurry between we gonna abide by the hood rules and the street code, or it's just show business and people doing whatever they got to do, busting moves, and it's business not personal. Which is it?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that's exactly what, and this is what, this is what I'm talking. I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about the street stuff that Meech's, the paperwork and all that. Because even though I can say that 1,000 times, some of y'all goofy ass motherfuckers is going to be writing whole goddamn paragraphs in the damn comments talking about well, the people went over the paperwork and the paperwork says this. We know that. That's not what we're talking about.
Right.
Even though I'm saying this, some of y'all goofy ass motherfuckers is still gonna be in the comments talking about that.
Right.
And like I said, you go to somebody else's channel. Like I said, one of the people that I seen the episode was Gully TV. That he did an episode with Dogface. And I mean, Dogface broke down the paperwork and everything broke everything down. So if y'all want to know about that, y'all go there. Even though I'm saying it over and over again, y'all asses still gonna be in my comments writing a goddamn paragraph talking about, well, Meech did this, but Meech did that. That's not what this episode is about. That's not what this episode is about. So that's all I'm saying with that.
Yeah,
and I'm not condoning that, but like I say, that's why I tell you I'm not qualified to be speaking on that. That's why you don't see me get nobody's paperwork and read it and none of that stuff. Like I said, if it ain't nobody that I know or nothing like that, you're not going to see me reading somebody's paperwork and breaking down what this and that means.
Yeah.
If it's not somebody that I know or grew up with or something like that, or family that wants me to do that, you're not going to get that out of me. It's people that you can get that out of. Like I said, I just told y'all. OG Dogface breaks it down exactly what it is and explains it. That's not what this episode is about from us. But that's it, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, thank y'all for the love and support. Thank y'all for the views, the plays. Like I said, man, they can't stop us, man. Slowing us down, trying to slow us down and all that, man. Listen, got things in the work, you know what I mean? Been talking to a lawyer and all this stuff. So we trying to get some things straight so we come out and everything. Now I mean, getting everything in order and all of that. So, but you know, man, just continue to just rock with us, man. We appreciate the love, man. Now I mean, we smoking people, man. Now I mean, y'all trying to slow us down, man. We smoking y'all, man. We smoking y'all. We doing better. Well, man, we doing better. Talking, sitting on live talking about the Super Bowl win than people at the goddamn dudes at the damn Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I know they probably looking like, God damn, this motherfucker wasn't even at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They doing better than us just sitting around talking about it.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Listen, man, it is what it is. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for everything. If you made it this far, hit that like button, share, that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, those small things to show that you appreciate the big things that we do. And we out here, y'all. Peace.